Hello, this is Leader Joe from the clan Mist in the game Clash of Clans. This is my fourth video on the attack style of GoHoWiWi. Now that I've gone over all the basics a few times in the first three videos, I'm going to go a little faster this time. I'm also going to do two separate attacks, one by Wayne and one by Wolf. They're both Town Hall 9s attacking Town Hall 9s. I'm not going to go through so much of the basics of the attack style, so if you want to see any of that, watch probably the first two videos, maybe the third video too. I know they're a little bit longer, but they're kind of complicated attack strategies, and it takes a little while to explain them. And in these videos, I'm gonna look at the base. I'm gonna tell you what I would have done, and then I'm gonna kind of narrate their actual attack and give my take on how it went, why it went that way, and what I might have done differently based on what they actually did. Now, as I've said in previous videos, my preferred troop composition for a Town Hall 9 is 2 golems, 15 hogs, 2 witches, 12 wizards, 6 wall breakers, 3 heal spells, and a rage spell. That equals, I think, doing quick math, 219 troops if you're a Town Hall 9. Depending on the size of your clan castle, you've probably got 245 troops or 250 troops. So with the extra wiggle room there, add more hogs, add more wizards, add more wall breakers, whatever fills it in based on what you're attacking. And something I haven't said in previous videos is if you have to sacrifice your heal spells, or you think you're going to have to sacrifice one of the 3 heal spells and you won't be able to use it on the hogs, then bring extra hogs and space them out a little bit more. That'll prevent the traps from taking out too many from spring traps or from giant bombs or any of that stuff from hitting multiple hogs. And as long as you can keep all of them within the heal spells, but not so close together that they're getting hit by the same traps, you can increase the value of those heal spells on the hogs, and because you've got more of them, you can afford to lose more of them. So it's just an idea on how that works. Okay, so on to the attacks now. Okay, so this is the base that Wayne attacked, and looking at it, I'm seeing two things. Number one, it's not highly upgraded. That would scare me if I had Wayne's troop. He has level 5 hogs and level 4 golems. The king and queen aren't terribly strong. The expos are only level 2. The archer towers aren't as upgraded as they could be. So looking at it, the 2 bottom little squares there probably have Teslas, and then flanking them on either side is probably a set of double giant bombs. I'm just going to assume that's true. If there aren't double giant bombs there, then that's fine, because he's not going to be killed by double giant bombs. So we'll just assume that they're there. I'd do what A-Tizzy did in his attack. And remember, this is the attack that A-Tizzy in my first video based his strategy on. So the attacks are going to look pretty similar. I put the golems in the bottom right, clear the outside out with wizards, get the golems inside the walls, drop the witches, rest of the wizards, king and queen, get the golems across that giant double bomb to set it off, kill the queen and the troops with the rest of the, all the witches and everything that you've dropped in there, have them take them out with a rage spell. And then I would put the hogs on the right side and let them roll through the base counterclockwise. That way they're as far away from the king as possible, and also from that other double giant bomb. Maybe by the time they get over there, one of the golems or the skeletons from the witches have gone over there and set it off, or something like that. So that would be the strategy that I would use. Let's see what he did and how it went. Okay, so he starts off with a wizard to clear some things out first. They're out of range of the defenses anyway, that's fine. Then he puts the golems exactly where I thought he'd put them. Spams his wall breakers there. I wouldn't do that. I would probably wait until you've got the rage spell down to spam them like that. I'd probably use 2 to open up the initial hold, get the golems in there so they're being attacked. And then once you've spawned everything, drop the rage, because the skeleton and a rage just, destroys walls. One wall breaker per wall, and you can make a lot more holes that way. But he's got his golems going in, and they're going to set off a double giant bomb. His heal is a little lower than I'd like, but his rage is in a pretty good spot. I might have actually done that a little lower. But the king and queen get up there, everything's shooting at the golems, so the queen, the king, and the wizards can take everything out. His witches went off to the side a little bit. I'd be a little annoyed at that, but they're still alive and the skeletons are doing some work. He put the hogs on the left, and then, giant bombs take out so many of his hogs. That's why I wouldn't have gone from the left. But he gets a good heal spell there. He's got his queen at full health. The heal spell has the added bonus of healing all the wizards to full health and also helping his mini golems there that have split off from the main golem to recover. And now the hogs are out of range of the king. And there's just not that many defenses on the top, so the fact that he lost so many to the double giant bomb isn't killing him so bad. Especially since now, you know, they're only being hit by one archer tower. The queen, or the witch's skeletons by themselves are taking out the king. He's stuck over there. And the hogs, because the defenses got so separated at the end, take out one building, and there's nothing else shooting at them. Now he's not going to have enough hogs here to finish off that archer tower. He would have easily had that if the giant bomb hadn't killed so many of them. I think it killed like 6 or 7 in one shot there. But having that witch left to continue spamming skeletons is really nice. And the fact that the hogs set off all the traps, the witch doesn't have anything to worry about. And there's so many wizards that survived, partially because of that heal spell, partially because everything else was taking the damage. They're just blowing through whatever's left. And by the time that whole pile gets over there, that archer tower is just not going to be able to kill anything fast enough. Especially since now it's shooting at the golem. One wizard snuck around, it's dead. And he finishes it off with plenty of time to spare. Now, I didn't go over Wayne's troop composition. If you want to look back at that, it's pretty similar to what I suggest. I liked his troop composition going into it. Okay, so this is the base that Wolf attacked. And as you can see, at each of the corners, left, right, top, and bottom, there's an awful lot of space there. The top doesn't have room for a double giant bomb, but the right, left, and bottom do. So you got to watch out for that. But given the layout of the base, I would probably assume that there actually aren't any double giant bombs. I would guess that this guy probably put Teslas in each of the 4 corners, a giant bomb in each of the 4 corners. They're only 5 spaces deep, so you can't fit a third 2x2 thing, so probably the other giant bomb is outside the base someplace. That's just something that people do for some reason. It's really pretty useless in my mind. With the king on the top and the queen on the right there, I would probably start the initial thrust on the right side, let them kind of walk around that first wall, blow up some stuff, kill the queen, kill the clan castle troops, and then kind of discover whatever's right there by that wizard tower. And then from there, I'd probably either keep the hogs going from that exact spot or throw them at the top, knowing there's not a double giant bomb up there, and let them kind of fight their way past the king to give some effectiveness. One thing he's got going for him on this attack, this base is far enough down on the map. I mean, the defenses are pretty under-leveled. The Expos are only level 1. He's got little archer towers, little cannons, so if he does the plan right, this should just smash right through this base. Okay, so he starts off with the golems, one at the very top, one on the right side. So it looks like he's going to try and take out the king with this push too, which is probably a pretty good idea. I didn't even think of that when I was first talking. And the first giant bomb goes off with virtually no impact. That's great. Wall breakers make a nice little space. His level 2 golem on the right there, beat up pretty bad already. But the king's taken out, and luckily, look at that. Dragon on defense. Raged Queen will smoke that thing, as well as the Raged Wizards. Troops are dead, Queen's dead, King's dead, and one of the giant bombs are already gone. 2 of the giant bombs are already gone on the right side there. He's already taken out most of the defenses on this base, and he hasn't even used his hogs yet. Here they come from the bottom right. It's a pretty good decision. And now I would drop a heal spell right here to keep them from dying. And he does. Advances the heal spell. The hogs all survive. Single giant bomb does nothing to them. He's still got 2 heal spells left. Look for him to drop another one when they get up here to where this giant bomb undoubtedly is. And he does it. They're not even in it, but there's nothing left. It doesn't matter. He's still got another heal. I mean, just look how effective this attack was. No chance whatsoever that this base can withstand this attack. He's got a heal spell to spare. He's melted everything. I realize that he's attacking 7 spots down, but you see a lot of people get 2 or even 1 star attacking 7 spots down sometimes, so it's not a given. But this isn't even close to something like GoHoWiWi probably could have done the same thing to this base, but you know, wouldn't have done it as fast anyway, and you probably would have ended up using all your spells instead of only a few of them, only 3 of the 4. So I really like that attack. So that's about it for this video. If you have any questions on either of the 2 attacks, go ahead and leave a message in the comments, and I'll try to give you a good answer. And thanks for watching. Bye.